You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
You guys, I want to salute to everybody who has some decency, dignity, morals, honors, ethics, and respect, man, just for just human life. You know, right now, Donald Trump was forced to back down off of his attack. Iran had come out an hour ago and stated that they were walking away from negotiations with the United States because the United States was out of pocket. That they were negotiating, they were trying to, basically bully them in negotiation tactics and try to basically treat them like lesser than, and they wasn't going for it. So Iran had walked away. So I thought this is going to be, this is it. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump. There was more airplanes that had moved into the region in the last couple of hours as if they were getting ready to prepare for a full-on attack and destroy Iran like Donald Trump said that he was going to do. But God is great. And I'm going to tell you something, man. Donald Trump's people, Donald Trump's people, they went ahead and got him up out of here, man. Shout out to Donald Trump. Shout out to Donald Trump's people who got any kind of common sense. Salute to him. You know what I'm saying? Because the dude is he is off the hinges. Now they've been saying that the military people have been on his helmet saying, "Hey, look, man, hey, you might have some resistance with all this stuff you're trying to do." He has created a world international problem, and right now they have just stopped Donald Trump from attacking Iran. Donald Trump has just come out and announced that he is now have an indefinite ceasefire. That I know that hurt his heart. That hurt his heart. Donald Trump wanted to destroy them people so bad. And I'm gonna tell you something. God is great, man. God is great. He didn't let that man do that to them people, man. Don't nobody deserve to get treated like that. Don't nobody deserve to get treated lesser than people. You understand? And y'all wonder why so many people hate the United States of America. It's because of people like Donald J. Trump. It's because of all these politicians on both sides that do all of this wicked, crooked, you know, uh, uh, you know, undeniable, demonic type of things. But Donald Trump had taken it to a whole new level, and now he just got punked out by his own team. His own team made him bow down, made him back down in this situation. They were not going to allow him to destroy that country, and I salute them and I appreciate them for standing up and standing on business. I appreciate that, right? I appreciate that, because, you know, um, a lot of people, they would have just, what I'm saying, they would have just did some dumb stuff. A lot of people, but yo, man, salute to whoever got to his brains. Carson Tucker just came out in the last 2 hours. Tucker Carlson, excuse me, and said that he apologized for telling people to support Donald Trump and to vote for Trump. All those people are regretting this. You can't. There is no loyalty with Donald Trump. When you go out here and kiss Donald Trump's ass, the day that you say something bad about Donald Trump, he cancels you and then he publicly eviscerates you. Right? This is how he do people, and people act like they don't want to see this. But like I told y'all before, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it because it's right there in front of your face to be seen. I am so happy for the people, man. I am so happy for all of the good American people, man, who stood against this type of foolishness and made him back down. Salute to y'all, man, because this man was trying to destroy a whole country full of people, man. That's absolutely that is inhumane, bro. Anybody that backs a dude like that, you're scum. You're scum, and the man upstairs got a special place for you. That's all I'm gonna say. You're scum. So salute to all those military people who stood up to Donald Trump and said, "Yo, we're not going here. We're not committing a war crime." Salute to those people, man. Real talk. Because life means something. Don't matter if it's American, non-American. Life means something. It gotta mean something to people. You gotta have some type of morals and ethics. It ain't always about your money and about some fucking bullshit policy he's pushing. He's a horrible individual as a person. He ain't no man, bro. He a horrible person. He's a horrible leader, and ain't nothing around him but a bunch of yes men and phonies. That's why I don't like any of these politicians, yo, because they all got yes men. And then you see what he does to people. The instant you say something, so They agree with him on everything. But as soon as they disagree with him on the war, he talks shit and he degraded all them people that was around him. That it shows you what type of person he really is. His biggest supporters, not no little supporters, the ones who helped get him elected. Candace Owens, all these other people, these dudes and ladies paraded around on YouTube. He violated all of them. Because they believed that liar when he said that he didn't want no wars. And he wanted to destroy an entire civilization of people. And don't say he said that out of his own mouth. And I thank God for this day that they stood against this weakling. He was so mad. He had to go out and say that just now. He was so mad. For you guys who don't know what just went on, Donald Trump just came out and announced, because the deadline had just ended for the ceasefire. Iran came out and said, yo, we ain't negotiating with them dudes. They canceled the meeting in Pakistan. Iran came out 2 hours ago and said, we ain't doing no meeting. We tired of this dude. Like, we got our missiles ready. Tell them, let's go. That's exactly what Iran said. And then Donald Trump comes out because everybody's expecting that he's getting ready to let it go on him, because he put all those planes over there, getting ready to drop them, getting ready to try to annihilate that whole country. And I thank God, man, them people stood up against this clown, bro. Y'all don't understand. You do not want a world war. This man has the whole Latin community, as far as all of South America, against him. He's got Europe against him. Canada is against him. And he got Asia against him. You make everybody in the world hate you because you're a jackass. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And to the person who said that, what do you have to say about the evil regime? They're killing people in the United States of America right now. And what is Donald Trump doing about that? A damn thing. He's taking out people. He didn't give people a trial. All those people that he took out on them boats, that they take out every day, he didn't bring them into court and give them a trial and present the evidence that they had drugs. He didn't do that. He shows you pictures of him taking their lives. Period. So shut it up in the comments. Everybody want to hear that shit, boy. Shut it up. You tell him to bring you evidence. You listen to what they tell you on Fox News and what Donald Trump tell you. You take your ass over there and you get your ass over there in that region, and I'm going to tell you right now, why don't you go get some real news and stop listening to this fake ass news they pump out to y'all. These people are warmongers, and they always told you the devil ain't do nothing but he come to kill, to steal, and to destroy. Man running around here posting images like he's Jesus Christ himself. They ain't gonna lie, talking about some, I thought I was a doctor. Yeah, you a doctor, all right. You a doctor, all right. Y'all want to sit up here and talk about this trash, man. These people are scum. And we're going to keep it 100. That's why I told you guys, eliminate the two-party system. I'm tired of both sides. Eliminate it. People really want world peace. People want to live in happiness. People want to be able to wake up and not have to worry about if somebody going to attack us because some weak crazy our president did. Make it make sense. And I give my utmost honor and respect to all those people in that office who stood up to Donald Trump and said, we ain't doing it. And y'all gonna hear the reports. Because they was already saying his military leaders was already going against him on this, talking about he gonna strike the whole country. Because it's illegal to strike civilians and civilian infrastructure in war. It goes against the Geneva Act. So think about what I just said. Y'all listen to what they tell y'all on the news, on Fox News. That's all y'all need to know. You listen to something from another country, what they tell y'all. They can tell you anything they want to tell you. They can put it in any type of perspective they want to put it in on American news. They can do it. It's disgusting. Y'all go for this hook, line, and sinker every time. But I salute, and I don't even like none of them people that's under Trump. But thank God they have some type of conscience to say, you know what, man? Hey, man, we got to stop. They backed them down. Shout out to my boy Paul Harrison with another hundo in the chat. Right? Salute to you, brother. You already know. And you seen what Elon Musk did when he came out. What was that, the election? You already seen what type of time he was on. Right? They're going to tell y'all the Epstein files ain't true, but this man was ready to wipe out a whole civilization. And that's his words. That's his words. And you got people walking around here, ain't nothing. Y'all niggas is devils, nigga. Straight up. Can't fucking respect you, nigga. I mean that shit, nigga. Fake ass, bag chasing ass nigga. I'm telling y'all this right now, bro. They forced this punk to back down. He didn't want to back down. Iran walked away from the talks. Iran was ready to go. Iran said, look, we got our missiles ready. We're going to do what we got to do. They forced Donald Trump to back down. You know why they forced him to back down? Because he knows that Russia's going to get involved heavy. China's going to get involved heavy. North Korea's going to get involved heavy. We got World War III. And he knows it's going to all be on his watch. He wanted to do it. But when he saw all the people that was going to come against him, nope, couldn't do it. There's too many people coming against him. He's a lame duck now. They made that clear today. He's a lame duck. And I'm happy. I can't believe I'm saying I'm happy to see that these people have seen the light. Even if you disagree with these people on certain issues. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the issue of just morality, at least Tucker Carlson stood up. At least Candace Owens stood up. At least Megyn Kelly stood up. The rest of these motherfuckers is weasels, bro. At least Alex Jones, crazy ass, stood up. And the list goes on to all the other people that stood up against this punk. Marjorie Taylor Greene, at least they stood up. Because it was about to go down. Y'all don't know how bad it was about to go down. The timeline just went off. It was about to go down. This is the last hour. They had moved all those. I had read 2 hours ago where the U.S. had moved more airplanes into that region getting ready to attack. They got that punk off. They got him at the last second. They told Donald Trump, you ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. Salute to, he came out with that weak ass message. That you could tell he was so mad. Somebody asked me, how do I know this? Fool, you haven't been watching the news? You haven't been watching the worldwide news? You didn't just see what Donald Trump just put out on his Truth Social? He went out like a coward. They on there clowning his ass like, yeah, boy, you over now. You a weak, you what they call him, a lame duck. Yeah, they pulled your card. Iran pulled your whole card. Straight like Iran said, we gonna go, we ready to ride for ours. Period. You ain't finna come over here and punk us. You been lying the whole time anyway. Y'all listen to a dude who tell all these lies. I'm done with all these cats. I'm telling you. Y'all need to be done. All these political cats, get them out of my face. Let's have a trial and talk about the Epstein files. Let's talk about that. Why he don't want to talk about that? Why he don't want to talk about the Epstein files and what's in them? Think about that, y'all. Think about why Donald Trump is not talking about the Epstein files. He want to move on from that whole conversation. He don't even want to have it. He know what time it is. God is great, haters is bad. Like, share, subscribe. I salute to everybody that's in here. Thank God for all the people that stood tall and stopped this man from going out there and taking out all those people in that country. Those innocent people that ain't even got no nothing to do with none of this. That's crazy, bro.
Hey guys, Ticket really hopes you enjoyed the content. There will be a link in the description box and pinned at the top of the chat room where you can go to the Ticket TV merch shop and purchase the exclusive merchandise for men and women. Thanks for your support, and he appreciates all sales.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.